Hello, everyone, and I just want to say hi. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm better, and I will be posting more content more frequently and more consistently. Y'all know life be lifing, but in the meantime, I still have been trading and I have been trading and still keeping up with things on the market. So today I just wanted to go over a few things. I wanted to go over a few trades that I took last week, and then also what we probably could look for possibly next week. And yeah, and then I also have a surprise for you guys, but you'll have to wait to the end, and I will talk to you about something really exciting that I have going on, so stay tuned. All right, so as you can see here on my chart, I drew this little diagram because I know for some of us it's easier to see when things are like broken down from which step by step. So from here, if you can see, I pointed out that gold was in the uptrend. This started around about the 4th of July. That's where we'll start from on this chart, this section right here. So this is a 1 hour chart. So we can see gold was in the uptrend down here, up. And then this level right here, even though it says support level, it was a resistance level at first, because as you can see, price came here and dropped, came here, dropped, came here, didn't drop as much, but eventually it broke this level. This was a good trade right here too, because I'm pretty sure I took this trade, but I have to go back and double check on my other chart. So yeah, so this broke this level, pulled back to here, and then continued up. So that was a good look right there. So as you can see, so even though it was resistance, it turned into support because it broke, and then price kind of consolidated right here for a few, and then eventually broke to the upside and kept going up. So that's why we have here gold was in an uptrend, because it was making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So then, as you can see, we started to transition into a downtrend. And we started to transition into a downtrend. And I know some people that may like trade aggressively may have looked at this, and they may have traded this sell right down to here, which is fine. But for me, I waited until I had that break of this level here, and a continuation. So as we can see here, like I said, this was our support level, which created that higher high, which eventually got broken right here. So when price started coming down, it came down hard. In the words of my people, it's hard. All right, and so price came down, and then as it came down to here, it started to stagger a little bit and then started making its way up. So here is where I took a minor trade where price made this W pattern here. And so we know W pattern right here, and it broke this middle part right here and came back down. So that's where I entered the trade at right here and took it back up to this previous level. So that was one trade I took earlier in the week. And then so then once price came back up to our support level, which is now, once again, remember it was resistance at first, then it turned into support, and now price came back up here. Now it's turned into resistance again. So as price turned into resistance again, and we go down to the lower time frame, and we see that price is giving us engulfing candle. It's coming down. It broke this low here, this higher low here. So that gave us an indication, go ahead and enter for the sell. So I went ahead and entered right about here. Let's adjust this down. This is my actual entry right about here. After this third, yeah. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with the candlestick pattern, the 3 white soldiers. So this is one of those ones where if you see here, like we had the engulfing candle at first, so we know that's kind of an indication that price is about to reverse. Also down here we had a little bit of divergence, like price was going up, but here it was starting to come down. And then we also had these 3 white soldiers, which is let me use a square because this is not okay. So I hope you guys can see where I'm marking up. Let me make it black. Oh no. Let's undo that. That little pattern here. I don't want to mess up the thing. But you can see this green box right here. We have these 3. Let me get an arrow. We had these 3 bullish candles right here. That's what you call 3 white soldiers. So we at the top of an uptrend, we had an engulfing candle, then followed by 3 white soldiers, and the confirmation for 3 white soldiers is another bearish candle. So that let us know price is about to reverse. So that's where I entered at and took it down to this level here. Okay, so remember when price was in that uptrend, and when it came here, it bounced off of this level several times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was a previous support level here. And so not only did I take price here because it was the previous support level, but our friend, our handy dandy Fibonacci. So we bust out that Fibonacci, take it from our high to our low, where remember price broke this structure and made a new low here. So as price began to pull up, as price pulled up, it pulled up to our 0.50 retracement level and came back down to our TP level of negative 27. So we had a pullback to our 50% and took it down to our TP level, our negative 27, which aligned with our negative 27 TP level. So, align with our support level. So that gave us indication that we're on the right track because our TP level aligned with our support level. So that's where we are now. For next week, we so as we see, when price came down to here, it's bounced up. Oh yeah, I took this trade too, I forgot. So as we can see, one second. So we also had this. This was before this happened. Before this drop happened, we also had this resistance level here that we see was tapped 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So, well, this zone, I would say, it's more of a zone. Slide it over, and this was another trade I had took Friday. It happened mostly in London session. So we had a break of structure there, and as you can see, price made a new high. This is a minor structure. Made a new high, pull back to this level, and continue up. And if I put a little fib on here, you will see. Let's see. Long. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Alright, so we put the fib here. You will see that we had a pullback, a retracement to about our 50. Not quite hitting the negative 61 point. Not quite hitting the 61.8. Pullback to about the 50%, and continued up, which is also our zone right here. So for next week, we can possibly see, and everything is a possibility because you just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So maybe we'll see a continuation up to this trend line, and then a drop, possibly. Because let's see if we adjust our fib. Since we broke another zone here, so we can adjust our fib to here. So maybe we'll see maybe a push up to this trend line before we see a fall, possibly to here. Or that's one possibility, so I'll leave that up. That's one possibility. Or maybe we'll just see a continuation, like maybe price will just continue to fall, maybe just fall down to here before going any further, which I don't see nothing wrong with that because, there's no guarantee. That's 270 pips between here and here. It's no guarantee that price is just going to break through. I wouldn't unless it broke and retested this zone before coming any further. So I would just say if price was to continue up, it probably would come down to here before making the next decision. Or maybe it will just continue from where it's at right now and come down to here. If after that, if we get a break and retest of here, we could maybe expect to take it down into here. Or we could possibly see a break of this trend line and of these highs here, possibly, and then maybe like a break and a retest to the upside. So we have several different scenarios that could play out next week. We just have to really just watch it and pay attention to all of our confirmations and see what exactly is going to happen. So that is what we possibly can expect or, look into for next week. So I hope you guys are paying attention. I hope you are, actively studying these charts, getting this money out here on these Forex streets. So for anyone who may be struggling in Forex and maybe like, I've been doing this, I'm not getting it, I don't understand, I have something really great in store. So I know when I was first starting out, and I just felt like it's a lot of information out there, but it's like it's scattered. So what I try to do is I put together something that kind of puts most of the most important information you need to know into one guide. And so I did go ahead and create that guide, and I am excited to share that guide with you all. And before I can share that guide, I need you guys' help. I need to get this YouTube channel popping. I want to share this information with the world. So what I need is for once this page, this channel gets to 100 subscribers, I will go ahead and release the guide. And the guide will be available through my Instagram. You'll be able to access it from my Instagram page. It'll also be linked in the description of the videos that I post, and it'll also be on my TikTok page. My Instagram page is also Traveling Trading Zone, and my TikTok page is also Traveling Trading Zone. So if you just want to spread the word, subscribe, share this page with your Forex friends, and just help get the word out there. Help me get my subscribers up. I will go ahead and drop that guide. And one lucky subscriber will win something very special. But we'll talk about that on the next video. Thank you guys for joining. I hope that I was able to answer any questions you may have for gold coming up this week. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. I will definitely respond. And also go ahead and check out my Instagram and my TikTok page. And you can also send me DMs on there as well if you have other questions. And thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to trade smart, stay sharp, and may your profits multiply. Stay tuned for more epic journeys and money moves. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Until next time, happy trading.